When you're at a campsite, how many of you guys out there actually rake up and get the place looking good? I'd never done it before. I never really worried. I just set up camp for the last 4 years, 5 years, or whatever. I just set up camp. But then we got to the cul-de-sac of the campground, and became kind of part of this community. And I noticed pretty much every day, people are out raking the leaves or leaf blowing and keeping their campsites nice and clean. Then your site is the only messed up leafy one. You feel kind of bad and start doing it, then it becomes habit, and then it becomes kind of fun. Sitting out here with a cup of coffee, raking leaves. She's ready. So I have the tires. Tires are ready to go. They're good for the trip. I still have a couple things to do to the interior, especially clean out the trunk and go to Walmart and purchase a sleeping bag, because at least for quite a few of the days, I will be sleeping in the car. I got window shades. I'm going to go ahead and put the window shades up, lay down the back seat, put a sleeping bag, and crash out, hopefully at a slow charger. That way I can sleep while it's slow charging, and then fast charge 2 times every day, possibly 3. It's going to be an adventure. One thing I got to figure out is my microphone. I stopped using a lavalier mic connected to my wireless Rode, and sometimes during my videos it gets staticky and I can't figure out why. It's never done that in the last couple years. It's doing it now, so I'm thinking about taking the wireless, just the receiver part, putting it in my pocket and connecting a wire to it with a microphone and clipping the microphone here. Maybe that'll help. But I don't want, my fear is one day I'm going to spend all day testing chargers out of state in Georgia or Kentucky or Tennessee or somewhere, and I'm going to get back to the, lay down in my sleeping bag, get relaxed, start editing some video, and the audio is going to be totally messed up and not usable, and I just blew a whole day. That's a nightmare when that happens. So to try and stop that from happening, I'm shooting a couple videos before the trip, which is only a few days away, just to make sure the audio is working perfect. Now after I get this, knowing I feel confident that the wireless mics are going to do a great job. I mean, they're Rode, they're high quality. H2O. What? That's a movie. They're not H2O, but they're high quality microphones. They should be really good. Just sometimes they're messed up. I don't know if it's because of the camera. They're not plugged in all the way, but I'm checking that constantly. I want to make sure that's good. Then next is my computer, figuring out how to power up the computer. I do have a Jackery I'm going to be taking with me that I can plug my computer into to keep it charged, because the computer is probably going to be the most important part of this trip, other than the adapter. Because if I find a charger that it doesn't work at, I can connect a thumb drive to the pump, to the charging unit, get the information, plug it into my computer, send it off within minutes, have a firmware update, reinstall it into the adapter, and get that charger working. And then they just keep layering and layering all these firmware updates onto what already works, and then we'll have no issues in the future. So so after the microphone issues here, it's cleaning out the computer, getting a hard drive that I could take with me, and a Wi-Fi hotspot, and other than my phone, and making sure that's all prepped. Man, a few days I'll be out of the camper for a while, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a little bit nervous. Financially, I'm nervous because I got bills, but people have already put into the GoFundMe and the PayPal, so I got to do it, and I got to use that money to what it was sent to me for. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing a road trip in a Nissan Leaf. It's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be fine. Most important thing so far is the tires. Rainy season's over. Love bug season's over. I don't have to worry about insects bombarding my car. Don't have to worry about using the windshield wipers too much, taking a drain on the 12-volt battery. It could be done. My Nissan Leaf is going to do it. A road trip. Not just around the state road trip, but an out-of-state adventure. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is crazy. Now we're only 7 days away. Possibly by the time this video goes up, it'll be 6 days away from the most important day in U.S. history. She knows it. She knows it's an important day. The beginning of a travel day. Doesn't get more important than that. Basically because they don't like being without me. So anytime I'm gone, it's important to them. They don't want me to be gone. I cannot believe today is Halloween night, or Halloween day. The day before the night. Nothing ready. Halloween is my favorite night of the year, favorite month of the year, favorite season of the year. Next is Christmas, which is my second favorite because all the parks decorate everything all super cool. But I have nothing going on tonight. I've been working so much. I haven't costumes. I haven't events planned. I have no haunted houses to go to. I probably am going to be driving in the truck tonight, and I don't want to. I'm going to go have fun. I only have like 5 more days or 4 more days. 4 more days until I'm out of this place for a short time for a trip. I would like to go do something. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is something to do. This is something to do on a Halloween. Definitely scary going throughout the day on Halloween without coffee. All right, coffee in hand, and I have been having some thoughts this morning about the GoFundMe thing. I think today is the last day of the thing. I think I'm going to cancel GoFundMe. It did its job to what it could do for an adventure like this. I want to thank everybody that showed support and helped me out. I am going to be taking the GoFundMe money and separating it probably tonight into the different charge accounts like Electrify America, GoFundMe, EVgo, and I'll be kind of dispersing it through those. So I have options on the road Tuesday when I split out. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I didn't obviously make enough to do the whole thing, but I got enough to put some miles down and to do some charging. I am still going to leave the PayPal up though, just in case anybody says, you know what, stop by this place. You need, en route, you need to stop here, or you need to stop there. I'll tell everybody where I'm going. I'll tell everybody the route I'm taking within the next 2 videos. And so if there's any places you think you want me to stop and see or something like that, just let me know. And any specific chargers you want me to test en route. Maybe you live on the route I'm going to be taking, and you want me to test one of those chargers, leave it in the comments below of my next video or the next couple of videos. And yeah, it's about time to end my very first real GoFundMe campaign. I've never really done it before because I've always felt weird about doing it. But yeah, if you got a goal, why not, right? Why not? Since I am not working, seems that pretty much is everybody's celebrating the holiday. So I got time to load up the car and try and get this RV cleaned out so we could hurry up and sell it. I have bills I need to pay and people I need to pay back. And that is scary. I hate owing people money, but people trusted me and loaned me money to help get the new trailer. That money needs to start going back the opposite way to where it came to me from. But it's getting there. Starting to get cleaned out, looking pretty good. Just got some stuff to take out of here. Things are starting to get pretty clean. It's actually looking pretty nice. I may just want to keep it and just use my paychecks to pay the people back. that helped me out with this. But I can't. We got a whole new home. I gotta say goodbye. Yeah, the Leaf can be used for moving stuff around. Got plenty of trunk space. Come on, stop barking for a second. She's in her Halloween costume. And this thing, but look at this. She is a boo dog. Boo, boo. Well, you can't read it. That is a spooky costume. But I decided that I'm not going to get a sleeping bag. I have one of those weighted blankets given to me by the Riverview Mansion, Lori, up in Metropolis, Illinois. It's a nice weighted blanket. I think it has sand or something. It's super heavy. I think I'm going to use that. Just lay down the seats and curl up. I think that's what I'm going to be taking with me. It looks like the campground has got it going on. They're going to have trick-or-treating for all the campers tonight. They did the same thing last year. It was pretty awesome. They also served lunch, which I might have to hang around for. He looks like he's waiting for lunch. I did it. I voted early because I'm going to be leaving before the election, so I had to come on over here and knock that out. Had to do my duty. It's pretty busy for early voting. It's amazing that Sumter County, Florida is like everybody is voting way early. It's kind of cool. But especially this year, I think it's very important that everybody gets out there and whoever they vote for, at least get out there and vote. And whatever amendments you're voting for, get out there and vote. Just get out and do it. Whether it doesn't matter what side or whatever, it's just important to vote. Do your research first, though. Yeah, I should have thought about it. I should have got some candy. I guess how the kids are doing it here at the campground is every RV that has a balloon on it is safe to go trick-or-treating at. I did not even think about it because I work so much. I never heard anything about putting the balloon out. So, luckily I didn't get a balloon because I have no candy. Well, Steph is out at work. Get rid of that. I am going to make some Halloween nachos. I went to the Publix store and I got everything I need for some nachos, including shrimp. Yum. Look how big that refrigerator is. It holds so much food, so much more than our other RV. And that's just the refrigerator. We still got the freezer. It is definitely a lot different than what you've seen in my other RV, the size-wise. I mean, it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but storage options are minimal for the most part, but it works. It's doing okay. We got plenty of room, which I'm surprised. At first, when we got the RV, when we got this trailer, we were going, oh, it's going to be too small. But it's ended up working out pretty good. But I think that's due to the fact that I'm a truck driver. For the last 30 years, I've been living in a truck. And so, this is much bigger living space than my truck. But I'm going to be downsizing in a couple of days, going in a long road trip, sleeping in my car. So that's going to be a little bit different. But no matter what, over the last couple of decades, I've been living small. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. It is what it is. I've never seen a white pumpkin before, but Publix did have white pumpkins, so I grabbed one of those to decorate the table with for tonight. That's kind of cool. And I think I'm just going to do dinner, wait for her to get home, and then start prepping the car. I do have to head down south to pick up a load to bring it back to Orlando for tomorrow afternoon. Then the weekend starts. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2 more jobs. And then Monday, moving day. Tuesday, taking the cat to the vet day so she can get fixed finally after all these years. We're going to have her tubes tied. She's not going to be too happy about that. And then after I pick her up at the vet, bring her home, feed her some pain medication, and I'm hitting the road Tuesday night. Should be fun. Like I said before, I am going to go ahead and this will be the very last video with the GoFundMe. I will be canceling it tomorrow, or I'll be canceling it Saturday. So you got Friday and Saturday if you want to help out with that at all. But I am going to, so people don't accidentally put money in it thinking that, oh, he's got a GoFundMe still going, he's got some other plans. I don't want to use people like that, so I am going to be shutting it off this Saturday. So if you still want to help out a little bit, I will be keeping the PayPal up throughout the duration of the trip, but it is not necessary. I'm going to do with what I have already, hopefully, and hopefully it'll be enough to make everybody happy that did donate. I'm going to get quite a few chargers in, between probably 40 and 50, all new chargers that I've never charged at before. And so we'll just see how the adapter does. But like I said, PayPal will be in the future videos, but GoFundMe I am ending in 2 days. So once again, thanks to everybody that helped. I am out of here. I got to start some dinner. I'm going to have spooky nachos for a Halloween evening. Don't know how they're going to turn out. Got to trust the internet sometimes. Peace, everybody.